a new week. This is Lots and Orchids. My name is Alisa. Let's do this again. Last week was a little bit of a disaster. Well, you don't think it was a disaster. I, however, think it was. Could have been better. So this week I've decided not to start up a new project, but I've decided to finish my trench, and by finish I mean sort out the links. And I have this idea of beading partially the collar and also the flaps of the pockets. Now, because of the fabric, I was gonna hand wash it anyway. So if I add the beads, that's not gonna change anything. Basically, I'm not gonna worry about putting it in a washing machine and getting it ruined, because the fabric is the gold covering. It's just quite delicate, I think, and I think the iron has damaged it in places already. Although I was using an ironing cloth and I was being really careful, but I think washing it, especially multiple times, would potentially take off the whole coating and just leave me with some like a bland blobs of plasticky, heart-shaped blobs. Way I can describe. So this week I'm going to be doing all that, but the main reason for not sewing this week is I need to catch up on my translations, because last week I kind of did the utmost important stuff, but then I postponed some other stuff and I really need to crack on with it this week. So it's still gonna be fun, don't you worry. It's still gonna be super interesting. Well, I hope so. Anyway, and let's see what the week brings. For now, happy Monday. Okay, so I was thinking really hard on how to elevate the style of my magician's coat. And I've come up with a possibility, and that possibility is beading. So I've seen a few weeks ago, Miu Miu collection came out, and they used really large pearls to decorate their jeans items. Like there was, I think I've seen shorts and I've seen a jacket. And they've decorated it with clusters of really large pearls, actually much larger than these. But I thought to maybe borrow the idea, and in fact, I've went to my, bead box, as you do, as normal people do. I'm normal, so I have a stash of beads. So I've got these blue and clear ones, and I also have not many of them, but I also have clear and gold. Then I have these pearls. Then I have these seed beads, and I also have this like a really old tacky necklace, but I can pull it apart and just use the beads for decorating my clothes. So, okay, so I was thinking I could probably just decorate parts of the jacket, such as the area where the collar connects to lapel, so around that area, not in the whole coat, obviously, because that will take me bloody years. I'm not doing that. But what do you guys think? I mean, it's not ideal actually beading after the garment is finished. I understand that, and I know that if I wanted to do it properly, I would have beaded separately the pieces before I sewn them together and attached them to each other. But it is a magician's coat, so magic happens. So what do you think? What do you reckon? I mean, the seed beads are just maybe a little much, but I think it could be a fun way to kind of decorate it. Or is it gonna make it look cheap? I don't know. Well, let me tell you this. These bits in particular, I don't have many of them. Like, this is pretty much all I've got. Pretty much for this one, and just as much or as little for the golden ones. But they sparkle like there's no tomorrow, especially in artificial light. So gorgeous. So obviously I'm not going to be using them all over the place, very sparingly, but I'm thinking of popping them in between the pearls. Does the blue one get lost, maybe? I don't know. It's an interesting idea though, right? We got to Wednesday somehow. Yesterday I was yesterday I wasn't sewing, and I doubted that I will be sewing today because I need to complete this quite urgent translation job, and I might tell you what it is when it's out. But so no sewing today. Tomorrow I made plans with a friend that I made through actually doing this vlog, and then turned out that she lives in the same little town that I live. So we have been hanging out quite a bit. So I'm seeing her tomorrow. She's called Pippa, and I think if you're on Instagram you can find her under Pipskiloo Sews. I just love that name so much. So I'm seeing Pipskiloo tomorrow, and we're going to a local pub for I don't know what we're going to be drinking. I don't know, I might have like a shandy or something. I don't know what she's going to be doing, but I will put her in a video for you guys, because she's incredibly lovely and hilarious and super nice, and she loves sewing. She's really good too. So we'll have plenty to talk about. Not sure if I'm going to be recording the conversation, but we will be saying hello. I don't know what I'm doing this week, to be honest. I think I'm just mainly trying to stay afloat with my kind of added workload. In terms of talking about my kibbe type and my sewing for my body, it has created quite a lot of talking and a lot of comments from you guys, and loads of you are saying that you were also researching into it and looking into it. So what I struggled with the most is not my height. I don't think I didn't mind being tall. What I struggled with accepting or understanding is my width. So I thought, throughout my teenage years and like up until recently really, that I was just too fat. Like basically when I was size, I don't know, 8 UK, and I weighed like, I don't know, like 68, like 60, 65 kilos. I thought I was too fat, and maybe if I lose a bit more weight, I'll have skinnier legs and I'll have like a narrower waist, and I will look like that person or the other. When you have, if you know your kibbe system, you have dramatic girls, and dramatic girls are extremely slim, and they have narrow bones, and they have like really slim legs, and they have really like a statuesque torso, and it's just gorgeous. Think Lauren Bacall, think Kate Blanchett, Mila Jovovich, Keira Knightley, that sort of figure, like very dry and very like together, and like a gazelle, right? So I thought I'll just lose a bit more weight and then my legs will be slim. I'll never be slim. That's not how I build. I'm built to last, you know. I'm built for, my legs are built for running, you know what? Because I have like quite big bones and I have a lot of muscle as well. Like I do have some fat on me, but it's not like rolls of fat. I was just talking to my boyfriend yesterday. You can't really come up to me and like pinch me somewhere and there will be like a roll of fat that you can't, you know? It's just all kind of evenly distributed and it's all like kind of muscle kind of mass kind of thing, you know? So that's the thing, you know, you have to understand your body and what and why it looks like it looks and what you then drape it in so that it has the most harmonious look on you. So I've made a lot of trousers and until recently I don't wear any of those that I've made in the past because I would always go to medium to heavy fabric that had some stiffness about it, you know, like some cords or some heavy denim, you know, or some sort of like a medium weight, medium to heavy, you know, crepes, you know, stuff like that. So what happens when you have a lot of flesh and wide bones and you put that sort of fabric on top of it, it literally stands on me. And when I move, it's like goosh, goosh, goosh. Does it make me look slimmer? No. Does it make me feel like comfortable? No. Why didn't I didn't know that. In my head, it was just like, well, the trousers don't suit me. To this date, it amazes me how a grown-up adult person can be so bloody dim. But that's because we didn't have the home economics in school. I grew up in the former USSR, you know, Ukraine, former USSR Republic. So yeah, we had a bit of sewing, we had a few macrame lessons. They taught us how to cook borscht, which is utterly delicious. You should absolutely try. But nobody taught us about what colors, you know, would suit like my coloring, or why, you know, when I'm built like this and different to like 15 other girls in my class, what I should wear to look and feel good in it. I think it should be made the mandatory subject in school. I feel really passionate about it. So then when I started getting into kibbe, I've realized that, okay, so for my fleshy bottom part, I need to wear drapey fabric so that it skims, not like stands, it skims, and when I walk, it moves with me. It's not too thin, the fabric shouldn't be too thin to like almost see-through. Yeah, it should be lightweight, or even like a lightweight to medium weight, but it should be definitely be drapey, you know. So we're talking like a crepe back satin or satin back crepe, you know, whichever. Yeah, not too shiny though. I don't know, crepes, viscose. I think even if the fabric is thin but it's not drapey, it still wouldn't be good. So things like that are important. And also, you know, like necklines. So for example, for my height and my width, and I have big presence, you know, I'm tall, and I'm quite, I wouldn't say I'm big, but you know, when you take somebody who's small and petite and then stand me next to them, I look like their mama, you know. So I'm not gonna wear like little, you know, t-shirts that come up here, or I'm not gonna wear like little ruchy kind of colors and cutesy details, because that will make me look ridiculous and like I'm dressing up in my child's clothes or something. And I don't even have children, so you know, things like that that I didn't really realize, or maybe I was doing some of them, but I didn't know why. I didn't know why. And we can't rely on instinctively doing these things because some people are good at it. Some people have this innate sense, like my friend Carol, my best friend Carol, she just knew because every time we meet up we talk about, you know, I tell her what I find out about me, and my clothes, my style, and she tells me, you know, about her style, which is absolutely amazing. I will introduce her to you. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love her. But she said from the, you know, from her childhood she knew exactly what she wanted, which is she's got quite exuberant style. She's got a lot of colors, a lot of patterns, you know, different things, you know, like trendy but still different from everybody else. Very individual taste, and she executes it just absolutely brilliantly. So, you know, some people are lucky like that, and some people are quite unlucky like me. And I was clueless, and I'm still clueless in some ways. But my eyes are open now, so I'm kind of looking and I'm thinking, and I'm making sense of it, you know. Hey guys, I just wanted to say that I'm a little bit drunk on this what is it that? Shandy. And and this is Pipskiloo. Pipskiloo has been, she's been getting me drunk and talking about how busy I was, so I had a little cry, but I'm okay now.
Just over it.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello. Cut that.
So yes, look at the beautiful little
Tesco view.
little what's it called? Like a beer garden?
There's no good
Some
sign.
garages
You've
there.
got Mall Avon, you've got Tesco, you've got buildings. Yeah, there's nothing good.
Well, there's us. Do us a little twirl. No. Okay, keep turn around. Very nice. Sexy. Woohoo! Good evening. Sunday night. The whole world, okay, the whole of the UK is watching the football match. Would it be wrong to say I don't really care about football? What I have care about is the fact that I didn't finish anything this week at all. The only sewing day I've had was today, which is a Sunday. All week I was working my day job and translating in the evenings. On Thursday night I went out with Pipskiloo. Yesterday I was cleaning, doing beauty treatments, cooking, shopping for food, and then my lovely neighbor came around and we had some strawberries and champagne because I haven't seen her in months, and I just felt like taking a day for myself and not doing anything whatsoever, job or sewing or vlogging related. So if you're on my Instagram, then you must have seen what I've been up to because I've been posting on Instagram quite a lot. I don't know what's come upon me. Oh, and also I have no idea what's happening here. I think it's just a bit too hot for me today, so I just like, you know, I thought I'd say that in case if you're wondering. So right. This week I'm not going to show you any new finished garment, but you already know I have a trench coat, the magician's coat, that needs finishing. I have really amazing idea about it, which I will do. Beading. Then I've cut out on Friday night, really late, I've cut out Vicky Sews Satin. So it's a bias cut skirt. It literally has 2 seams on the sides and it has 2 darts and it has like elasticated waist. I was looking for something so simple, like you can't go any simpler. So that's one of them. And then the other one is again is a super simple it's a seam work bow top, and again it has 2 side seams, 2 shoulder seams, no facings, not anything like that. And I think the only other parts are sleeve cuffs and the neckline and the hem. I chose to finish with bias binding. So how far did I get? I can show you where I'm at the moment, but you have to wait till next week to see it on me. So this is on, by the way, this green, I think I've said it already, this green fabric is a crushed satin from the fabric room.co.uk, and it was something silly like a £4 a meter now with tax. So I've done all the French seams. I need to iron this, but this is your bias binding neck finish. It's just there. All I need to do is attach. This is your this is the sleeve. So I've done the French seam in here. It is pulling a little bit, but I do need to iron it. But you don't think you will even see it because it'll be underarm. And also I am doing this bias bind finish on the hem. So all I need to do, I've stitched it, I've trimmed it, and I've ironed it. This is your face, this is your back, and I just literally need to pin and stitch it like this. And all you can see is just a stitch on this side. So that's the top. So that's looking good. I'm literally I don't have time to finish today to finish the vlog, and I really want to put it out for you guys. The satin skirts, I am doubting my decision of bias, skirt cut and bias on my figure. I don't know how well it's going to work. I did try it on, and I am not that impressed so far. So again, this is the hem, French seams, you know, darts. So that's your darts. And I have elastic. It's not the best quality elastic. It's a little like hard, but I do have a feeling that it's not going to be my favorite skirt, and I don't know why. I think because it's too clingy. I think in the past I've made bias skirts and dresses, and I cut them on a straight grain, and they are amazing. For example, how to do fashion number 5, I did that on a straight grain, freaking amazing. I can't think from the top of my head right now, but anyway. So I'm thinking I'm gonna finish the skirts, and you know, worst comes to worst, I can wear this as a set and then wear something on top of it, like one of my coats, and then go, you know, for like drinks or anywhere really, as long as I really don't have to walk around too much with the clingy skirt on me, because I don't think I would feel too comfortable. Or this could be a very, very luxurious set of loungewear for me. Mind you, it's polyester. Whilst I was making this, I thought to myself, how amazing it would be to make this out of pure silk. Sand washed. Something to aspire to. So anyway, this is my progress. I don't have time to do anything. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I've been talking to Pipskiloo, and I've been talking to my neighbor Jackie, and I said, I have a day job, I have a translation job, I have a vlog, And I'd like to sew some things and have a relationship, and I'm sick of complaining about it, but something's got to give. Now, I don't want anything to go. I like them all, especially my day job because it pays my bills. But maybe I stop sleeping. That would like solve everything. Imagine. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm gonna log off. I'm a mess. My hair is a mess. My bloody sewing room is a mess. My life is not a mess. It's just I need to organize things. Oh, and I will also be doing a lot of destashing my fabric because I think because I can't organize my life the way I want to, I'm going to organize my stash. So I'm going to go recklessly through all my fabrics and post a lot of them. I'm sorry, the rest of the world, but probably would have to be UK only for the moment. But be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Instagram because I'm going to be more present there. I think I'm going to have more fun posting like little stories and reels and things like that. I think it's my new whim. It's my new whim, Instagram. So go ahead, find me there. Sloths and Door Kids. I hope to see you there. I hope you're having a lovely week. I have no idea what's going to come your way next week, but something's going to happen. I'm not going to leave you on your own. You can count on me. Okay? Love you all lots, and I'll see you next week. Bye.